2026 for Xbox is going to be a major turning point in the gaming company. We know with their failing margins and the games coming out, there's a lot of things that we don't know that could be uncertain for Xbox. But now we're going to go through what's Xbox's plans coming out for 2026, and in 2027, the Xbox Magnus. Between major game releases and hardware rumors, Xbox Game Pass expansion, and the cross-platform strategy change for Xbox, it's going to be a huge year. For starters, Xbox in 2026 is going to have a major lineup of games coming out. The biggest titles includes Forza Horizon 6, Fable, Gears of War E-Day, Halo Combat Evolved, and Double Fine's new game Kiln. This lineup of games could be one of the strongest content releases in history for Xbox. Like last week, we had the Fable reboot for the developer Direct, which looked very promising. Even though there were certain glitches in there, there's a long way for the game to be polished. And a couple months ago, we had Halo Campaign Evolved. We saw a little deep dive of that game for the initial reveal, and it's also coming to PlayStation consoles as well as PC, and there are rumors that it's also coming to Nintendo Switch too, further down the line. And what I'm hyped for is Starfield. Starfield content is what I really want. Also, there's a rumor of a backstage event for Starfield 2.0 that's been rumored, but we don't know when it's going to be pinpointed in this year. And supposedly a Fallout 3 remaster or New Vegas remaster is also thrown in this year for starters. But other than that, we have a list of things that have been confirmed by The Verge that is coming out this year. For prototypes for the Xbox Magnus in the computer ecosystem, the dashboard needs an upgrade, and so far we have confirmed that they are testing redesigned interface for the Xbox dashboard. And there's also supposedly going to be an ad-supported Game Pass here. A lot of people aren't going to be fans of that, even me included. I don't want ads playing in my games. I know when you first get your console, when a new release comes out for Xbox, you see the giant billboard ad come out for Elder Scrolls, one for Starfield, but that pisses a lot of people off. A lot of folks don't want a giant ad, but if there's a Game Pass tier ad coming out for it, for making it a cheaper price, because let's be honest people, Game Pass is going to increase in price and I'm not really a fan of that, so I switched over to PC. If you're not in that same boat, people are going to be going with the Game Pass tier system. And according to Windows Central, they're also expanding Xbox PC features globally. For example, Xbox is partnered with NetEase to integrate network optimization tool directly into the Xbox PC app and for players in China. All of this shows for the Xbox PC in the cloud. It's becoming more of an ecosystem instead of a console platform, as we've seen in many years. And now, for hardware, we have rumors of the Xbox handheld that has been canceled. We hear certain bits and pieces from the Amy Hood review of Xbox this past quarter, which Xbox did not do fairly well, and they did not get a green light for the handheld. But now, going into 2026, AMD CEO has confirmed development of the Xbox's next hardware platform, which is going to be late 2027 or early 2028. But my money is on 2027 because that is Xbox's deadline for Project Magnus. It is going to include a new Xbox controller with Wi-Fi and cloud gaming, improvements to the Xbox handheld ecosystem, which is the Xbox ROG Ally, and it's going to be sharing more powered AI features and gameplay. And supposedly, the next Xbox Magnus console is going to be a PC and Xbox hybrid, which I'm a fan of. Like I said, a lot of people don't want to integrate themselves in the PC market because, listen, it is a hassle. I tell you this now, Windows is a hassle learning with your PC, but once you get into it and you know your stuff, you can do this. Just like what they did with the Steam machine, it's going to be a Steam box. One thing about Xbox, this could be their last Xbox coming out from this gen into next gen. This is Xbox's last hurrah, or at least for a lot of folk. This year, they coming out with their main game, coming out with their workflow. They actually have a good cadence with Obsidian game, and we got Halo, Gears, and Forza coming out later this year. Next year is the Xbox Magnus, where you're going to delve with the console and the PC structure. And after that, only time will tell. Because Xbox right now is going up against PlayStation with their heavy hitter PS5 and the Nintendo Switch 2. Because listen, the Xbox original, the Xbox 360, the Xbox One, and the Xbox Series X, but we gotta be real with each other, people. Xbox as the brand is not as the same as it used to be. But according to these things we've heard recently from interviews and internal documents, this seems like a good option for Xbox in the future. And stay tuned for Xbox Magnus. All right, y'all, I'm out.